time for a new age.
Every day we bring you the hottest music.
Ultimate music mix.
You won't believe I'm not something you would need.
You don't check this out, man.
And some outrageous conversations.
Did you know, no, Amber, it's gesê. So, are you saying Namibian men were not romantic?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Huh?
Yes.
Why? What are the values of Namibian men? Is there anything good about us?
Yeah, I'm striking up.
She is striking a blank.
You know what?
Let's get to the real thing. The Morning Mix on Informanté Radio. The sound for a new age. Every day we bring you the hottest music.
Ultimate music mix.
Hey, let me tell you something. The whole pussy belongs to us.
They call him Mr. Well Done. Well done. Boozy. Pretty thing and you boozy.
And some outrageous conversations.
You don't even have to go too far. I mean, even today, we have something called traditional healers within all our communities.
Is that like the new name for witch doctors?
No. That's what the white men made it.
You do know that the traditional healers can see us talking about them right now. Right now. In their big bowl of water.
The Morning Mix on Informanté Radio. the sound for a new age.
The views and opinions expressed on the radio program by the guests, advertisers, news bulletins, call-in listeners or chatters are solely the views and opinions of the source who express them. They do not necessarily reflect the opinions and the views of Trustco Group International, the broadcast regulators in Namibia, or that of the Informanté radio station.
This is Informanté Radio, the sound for a new age.
That's right, 24 minutes past 8 on this Friday morning. Good morning, welcome to the Morning Mix on Informanté Radio. We checked out Twazis with Tia. Still one of my favorite songs from these guys. Moro Tate Nevel, yes.
Moro.
How do you feel?
Leuk.
Jy het nou klomp dameras in die studio, so is jy happy.
Ja, dis hoekom jy nie in die rowel groet nie. My message is so.
We have special guests in the studio this morning, like we promised you guys yesterday. Morning, gentlemen and lady.
Sy maak my dronk, man.
Hoe?
Sy sit en swaai die hele tyd so te. So nou die hele tyd she's like in my, the corner of my eye.
Yeah.
So nou my kop maak nou hele tyd so. Okay. How's it?
Maak seker both alle mics is aanshines asseblief.
Yeah.
Please. Just make sure all the mics are on. Anyway, good morning, guys. Welcome to the Morning Mix. It's Naman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
now I hear you.
Yes. Ooh. Yeah. It's Langlas wat julle hier was. And it's your first time in our studio, ne?
Yeah, it's my first time.
Good morning and welcome.
Morning. Thank you.
It's nice to have you here.
Thank you.
All right, guys. I mean, it's been a while. It's been how long now? 3 months, over 3 months since there were any live shows.
Yeah, it's 3 months.
Yes, and you guys, I understand, are coming back with a bang. So first, just let us know what is this that you have up your sleeve?
So tonight it's winter nights with the Twazis and Chalisa, like you just said, it's been a while that we haven't performed, and now we actually wanted to do something online, but when we heard that they uplifting we're moving to a better stage, and now that there can be 250 people that can gather, so why not, So we decided, let's do something,
Okay. So where is this happening? This the winter nights you said, eh?
Yeah, winter nights. It's gonna be happening at Trinity Lounge tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we actually just put out the poster was Tuesday, because we actually already decided to host something online, but then since they lifted the stages or
the regulations,
and the public gathering number was extended to like 250 people. We decided now, why can't we just host something with our people? Just something with intimacy, with a live band, just cozy something with 250 people, 200 people, I think. Yeah,
that should be nice. So how was it for you guys during? I mean, we didn't really talk during the past 3 months during lockdown. Yeah. How was that for you guys, for your career? How did you cope? How did you survive?
Yo, that was tough, bro. It was really tough. We had to resort to other means. Because like for us, gigs are the main source of income. For us, so that was heavily affected. And we had to resort to other means. But here we are, man. We keep pushing.
Of course. Yeah. It's die man. Die.
Ek het my eie vraag wat ek wil vra.
Check ek net vir Chalisa, jy wil niks sê nie.
Die man wil nie vra.
Chalisa, it's the first time in...
Yeah.
Phew. The last time I saw you was when I hosted an event in Swakopmund. And it was... I can't remember the hotel's name, but it's like probably 10 years ago. This is the last time I saw you.
Cool one.
10.
It was less than 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Nee?
Yeah.
Maybe 7, 6,
No, 2
5.
years ago.
Nee, hoe sê?
Am I? 2, 3 years.
Of streed jy my nou af nou?
Ek streng nie af nie. Ons het ontmoet, but it's not 10 years.
That is so long.
It's so long.
Sorry, at my age.
Apparently, you are not that memorable.
Yeah. Die pad is lang. Listen, guys. First and foremost, welcome back to the studio. It's really good to see you guys again. And I think the discussions that we've had since the beginning of lockdown, we had discussions with Sally Boss, Madame, Gaza, Tate Buti, especially how this lockdown has affected us. I'm also an artist.
Yeah.
So die zaak is weg.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Is
gone,
weg.
Yeah.
En was het Top Cherry was ook hier zo geweest.
But after they got arrested.
Yeah. that's the other thing I wanted to ask. Because I remember when we were speaking to Sally in studio during that lockdown. Toe Frans was Sally nou, wat gaan jy nou maak? This thing caught everybody off guard.
Yeah.
Kan jy onthou hoe sy gesê het, guys, I don't know. So I don't know if you guys were in the same position when this lockdown came. Want this is what we know. We are entertainers.
Yeah.
So wat het deur julle se koppe gegaan daai? Wag, kom ek praat saam met jou. Hy het net gepraat.
Yeah.
What went through your head when this lockdown came about?
Everything just stand still. Like alles het stil gestaan. Like I didn't know where to start.
Yeah.
Maar it helped me because, kom ek sê, ek het mense wat, like family helped me through the drama that I went through in this lockdown. So it was rede baie tough geweest.
Ouers, nou julle daar's nie meer gotcha goede nie, want 'n man kan nie die goed bekostig nie because of lockdown. Daar's nie mavutas nie. So how did you guys go through this?
No, we had a strategy like ons het gebesluit, maar ja, kom ons we are a brand, you know. Let's put out our clothing line, you know, sell our merchandise, you know.
I see.
And yeah, and we did a couple of private functions, you know, here and there, and so a bit of savings that carried us. So yeah, it was cool, man. It was cool, but just that of not doing what you usually do and getting what you usually get for it, you know, it was a bit tough, you know. So yeah.
At the same time, also what I'm gonna add is it is like it was a blessing and a curse at the same time. Why the reason why I say a curse is because, you know, the income stopped coming in. Daar was weer zaak om in te komen, nog niet geweer. So we used the clothing line, like you said.
Yeah.
But a blessing in a way of opening our eyes from, you know, ons was for future reference, you know. Ons was te gemakkelijk. Ons sal volgende jaar, ons sal hier kry. Ons is ons sal kry. So now we ons mense ons soos die Lani se sê, die check was altyd so 2 jaar voor 5 jaar. Maar ons check that next month is
volgende week daar is 'n gig
on die alles al chase. Understand you? So it was biggie, you know, so it has opened our eyes and we have learned a lot, you know, even musically, you know, personally, you know, TikTok check nee, my zagi is so ek moet ook ernstig vat, chicken dat sê wat jy bietjie of music wat jy verkoop by die huis, verstaan jy? So it was ons het ook biggie na en gegaan, soos nou doen ons nou live band because of lockdown. Want ons het nou tijd gehad om met die bande oefen. So ons wil nie weer die backtrack goed te performen. So iets groot.
Julle sal regkom. Julle sal regkom.
Yes. You know, me and Maria were having this conversation yesterday, and one of the blessings as well is that, you know, local companies are forced to look within our borders for brand ambassadors and Batoka. Like you can't align yourself with Davido. Davido's not coming to Namibia.
Yeah, that's what I was
besides
music, you know, and having gone through this, you know, you need to know honest strategies. You need to align yourself, associate yourself with companies for endorsements and food. That you work
big important to fight, yes.
And to carry, you know. So yeah, it's not just about doing music, performing. It's a brand that inspires what you can make. Just think out of the box, you know.
Right. Hey, have you guys been recording new music during lockdown?
Yeah, of course. We
constantly cooking.
Always like bomb days.
Guys, come on the studio, sanitize him, and then we just.
Right. And that was actually nice, you know. Send your ear mark. It's cool. Yeah, you're vibing and.
And is that a feature you saw? Did you guys do something together? I see. How's that been going?
It has been awesome because I've been quiet for a while and this is now my comeback.
The last time I heard you, I think was on the track with Adora. Onze die song abuse is. Never let her besluit ek moet opbou die song speel vir die res van die.
That song, you know what? We love that song so much. Nou as jy hier so uitgaan, die hele dag in jou kop, check it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but guys, I think it's so good to have you guys here in the studio and to discuss these.
Nice to have guests in the studio again, yeah.
And again, the emotions that you guys went through, I went through it myself. Want kyk Jay mos die bok man. Das altyd mense never kom doen die event. I would have per month I would have 4, 5 corporate events. Die zak is secured. 27th of March, lockdown came. I think that was the Friday.
It was a Friday.
And then the Monday, toe begin my email so deurkom. Cancelled. Postponed. Hey, ek sit so nee. Ek sê, what the hell am I going to do? Maar it doesn't set in. Ek dink net nee, ek sal nou wees.
Ja, dit sal nog steeds reg kom.
Hierso by einde April, jy kom agter ietsie.
Menengwa.
Goudjie ne ba jong. So and yeah, you guys probably went through the same emotions.
It was tough, man. It was tough.
Yeah.
But how?
Hella stressful. Yeah. It was quite stressful. Also,
The good thing though was also I guess the masses, especially on social media, showed a lot of support, which is not always there for the local artists. You know what you guys were doing online. There was a lot of support for that. But how has the response been now that? You're coming back with the show. Now you guys can see us live again, performing with a live band. How's the response from
it's been overwhelming, people actually looking forward to see us again. Like I was saying earlier, it's like a reunion, Ons kom weer by mekaar na 'n lang tyd. Ek mis jou, but so it's a reunion between me and ourselves and the fans, So die mense was ook lanklaas 8 mense vir ons lanklaas gesien en so. So ja.
Alle mense het vir 3 maande nie gedrink nie, broer.
Waar het julle stok gekry?
Kyk kom maar. Ons ken
niemand doen.
Snitch. Ons snitch nie. Ons is nie snitches nie. We don't snitch.
My braad vry alcohol weggegee, maar met 'n 2 liter koeldrank vir R500 kost.
Maar dat was tough, dat was agents vir alcohol.
That's that deal was ook, want die polisie hulle check dit oor as jy gaan ook hier rondstap, maar daar sag jy check.
Dis wat is dit sak?
Jy gaan ook hier rondry nie. Die kar word net geset.
Die skool is toe wat maak jy met sakke?
But it was a good experience, man.
It was something new for all of us. Let's get back to the show. The show is happening tonight. Apart from Twazis and obviously Jalisa, is there anybody else hitting the stage with you guys?
There will only be local DJs, just playing, because the gates are going to be open from 5, and then we're going to start from 7ish there. So we'll just see how the people are coming up.
Yeah, just let them
maybe
gather.
By 8, then we'll start with the sets, each of us, Jalisa is like a 1 hour set. We have like 1 hour 30 minutes. So yeah.
Semi, so will it be live streamed? No.
No.
Oh, okay.
But maybe.
And the thing is, we
don't think so.
Set it out that people pre-book, since it's only 250
people,
so let's say 200 or whatever. So like 50% are almost going. So get your ticket now, book in advance. Also,
jy moet nie daar kom en dan word jy weggejaag.
Waar? Sorry nee, ek ken nie die plek.
Wat is dit?
Waar is die plek?
Jy ken dit vir Farao so.
Regional Town Council. Regional Town Council, Osiakutako.
Daar by die hoek.
As jy in die straat in.
Oorkant.
Flats.
Ja,
net oorkant daar.
Is 'n ngaspot daar.
I see that.
I like
it.
Yeah, and
I like
it's intimate, man. bonfire, on smoke bonfire, there are heaters, you know. It's net sit and relax and take a show.
Is hier 'n show wat daar net altyd gegaan word en
Daai
geperform
brakadani,
word, heel aan dans.
Ja.
Is baie intimate met die bands.
It's chilled, ja.
Bietjie interact met jou fans en gezellig raak.
Yeah. That's gonna be nice after a long time, yeah.
Yeah.
Dat gaan 'n bietjie. It's funny how one goes through stages in life. I think I posted this on a Friday night on our group. No, always gentlemen overstand. I'm 49 years old. No setting, nobody join. Okay, Swazis, Chalisa, Snow Severs. Daar kyk ek so gey jong. That's cold buite kant. Okay? And I posted this one evening on the group. I was like, I can't believe in my time during the late 80s op 'n Vrydag aan my broer ons gaan soek J-line 80 kas 8 jy gaan thriller toe of jy gaan Kommersdal toe jy loop jy's op jou voete
in die winter.
It was never a problem for me to walk anywhere as a young man. But to get me out of the house now is it's quite a mission, and the reason why I'm asking that is it's a discussion that I had with a few artists out there, Gaza included. You know, the paid streams would probably be the way to go. Van kyk ek na julle wat Swazis is, maar ek kan toch nog niet met 22-jarige kindertjies gaan rondspring daar by julle se show.
Dis mos sugar daddy mos.
So ek sal na my tab vat by die huis sit. There's an element where I can log in, pay for my stuff. Okay?
Pay for the ticket, log in.
Pay for the ticket
and watch the show.
And watch the show. So it's obviously it's the new norm. So it's probably something that you guys should consider going forward.
All right. Speaking of paying, where do we pre-book or where do we buy tickets?
We are having numbers that you can send SMSs to and WhatsApp.
And the WhatsApp,
Yeah, because we're not paying at the gate.
Oh, no money exchanged at the gate.
You just send a message to these numbers that she's gonna give through. You just send like, I need a ticket, like I need 2 tickets for Twazis. Then they will send you a message back with all the details they need. And then when you get those details, you just reply accordingly, and then they will send you an invite. So if you don't get an invite from those 2 numbers,
you're not coming.
You're not coming in. You can even forward it to your friends, but then if they don't get it from those numbers, so that's why they're taking your name. They'll take how many tickets you need and your ID number probably. And in case
there are details that you'll have to give.
You can always come through and say, this is my ID number and I booked how many tickets, this is my name, and then you're already on the guest list, so you can just go in.
No, okay. I don't want to burst your little bubble here as you sit here. I'm just talking out of experience. Daai jare as ons shows goede gedoen het. Sorry, even now. I think with my last show that I did, then I have this parameters that I set. Here, broer, dan kom ons daar so.
By the gate.
Dan kom die mense by die hek. So they know they're not supposed to pay at the gate. No, kyk, dat check ook, my saal is nog nie lekker vol nie. Daar staan daar 100 mense by die gate. Laat ons net betaal, man. Ons wil net ingaan.
We might make an exception.
But then you must know if there's only like 50 spots left or like 20 spots, we might just raise the price and say, okay,
as je level income.
En iemand
extend somehow.
So ons kan ook daar sê, nee, betama is clipper.
That's clipper.
We can do the easy way or the expensive way.
Easy way or the expensive way. En iemand het gevra, nou julle sê net 250. Nou wat as ek daar kom en daar is mense gaan mos sê toe daar is 'n over bietjie getap het of wat of
en dat cheaper,
ek moet agter Ores werk of wat we wel daar gaan nie. And then if some people go, can some people come in? And there was questions around that. So we look into that. We might make an exception.
But I don't think that will be possible because that guy can maybe just drive to the service and
come back.
or go home and then have an argument with his wife and then decide they can't be like
the show was better.
So we can, if there's a spot already taken, it's taken, unfortunately.
A jealous cock for Jalisa for Ochen. Did you know these are the guys that you came with? These two.
Okay, she will give the numbers.
And tickets is hoeveel?
50.
50 rand for ticket, nee. And what are the numbers?
Okay, 081-570-4713.
081-570-4713.
And the second number is 081-209-2353.
081-209-2353.
So send a text or a WhatsApp. Moni Bial.
Alsjeblieft.
Hallo! Kom samen bij jou.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna wait. Hold up. Actually, let me do it now. Give me those numbers again. I'm gonna add them into the comments. So if you are looking for them, you can go find them there yourself.
Okay.
You said 081
570
570
4713.
4713.
081-209.
Just hold on. Or 081-209 23
53.
53.
Hoor vir Kajego.
Okay.
Hoor vir Kajego Zetman. I only want for the lady.
What? The number?
Yeah.
Ladies, the number.
No stalker vibes here. Right, you'll find the numbers that you can SMS or WhatsApp if you want to book yourself a ticket to the show. It's Winter Nights with Twazis and Jalisa. It's happening tonight at Trinity Lounge right here in the capital city. Like I said, the numbers are in the comments. You can go check that out for yourself. Is there anything, guys, that you want to share before we kick you out of the studio?
Guys. Like our fans, their health is our number one priority. So we're gonna sanitize the whole place. We're gonna make sure the toilets are clean. You know, the tables and everything is clean. We're gonna make sure there's gonna be a register. There's gonna be a temperature gun, thermometer gun, and there's gonna be sanitizers. You know, no mask, no entry, but we'll be having branded masks that we'll be selling at the venue. So just in case you forget yours. And then we strictly adhere to the rules. You know, 200 people, only 50 with us, and then 1 meter social distance. Even if you come with your girlfriend, just keep the 1 meter social distance, because when the police come in, they will be like, they won't say it's your girlfriend. They just want us to keep the social distance. Why
are you not distanced?
So
it's a good thing you guys do not make Kizomba music, because it will be difficult to dance to your Kizomba if I have to stay 1 meter away.
Iemand het die comment gemaak hierdie week on our show. Sê, nee, dis sal nie vir Damara's probleem wees nie, want Damara's like alleen dans.
As hy gaan tappers, wait, Steve, give me spicy. Come and base me.
You got your whole space. It's like make a circle.
Somebody said it on the show. Guys, asseblief toch, ek wil nie maandag hoor. Nee. Because it happens on the show. Jealous toegekap.
Oh, Jesus.
Asseblief, yes.
So asseblief tel reg. Want as die gatas daar kom,
as die grote was inruk.
As die gatas kom inruk en dan let us count these people now.
En soms weet je ook niet van Jay's daar backstage is. Daar ook bij die deur maakt ook zijn goed is. That's ook something that you should also have in the back of your mind.
That is true. That is true.
Dallas ze denkt dan ons hoor net, hey 300. Jene ken gamani.
Like, it's your show. How do you not know? But my first time,
Daar is het Twazis en Jalisa locked up.
It's very good. And wie is jullie als DJ? Sorry, Anne.
This in-house DJs van die plek.
Oh, van Trinity.
Van Trinity.
Okay, that should be dope. All right, guys, I think.
Wacht net gou. Kon net gou so 1 of 2 comments lees hierso. Fosia Alana Greenwood Navases van Ludrits sê Neville, I really would like the live stream show, hence being locked down in Irongo. So there is a streaming market out there.
Okay.
There is a market out there. Ilse Kovasis, good luck guys. Hoop die ouens wat erg getap is, hou hulle distance. Rodney Junior Roots Swazis met 'n besem en mop om vir ons te accommodate. Ek is daar. So yeah, there's a lot of love from the public out there.
Yeah, we might just stream, you know. We might just say okay.
Even take my idea.
Yeah.
Bits and pieces here and there, maybe, but that is the future of
the future. Yeah. You know, definitely we need to look forward to it.
So on accommodate, we might look into that.
Yeah.
But the idea of a never yocht as a genius. Yeah.
It's I mean, I'm planning my own show at the moment, so I know because as the numbers of COVID-19 are increasing every day. Ons ken nie a month from now of ons nog 250 gaan wees nie. We don't know. So also, you know, we need to
plan for everything.
To look at all these possibilities. Maar het was naam julle het weer te het hierso man. Finally I could speak to my people, my vocab. Because op hierdie Rovambos is on. Ja, en Engels goede. Ja,
We'll be waiting for you when your album is done, Jalisa. We can't wait to hear it. En wanneer kom je volgende project uit?
Ons must always wat rustig werk man. You know, it's been 2 years now since Critical by Stable man. Ons voel nog hier, ons moet iets so maybe a single or two would do for this year, you know. So
net more videos.
Okay. That's good. All right, gents, lady, thank you once again for joining us this morning.
Sure.
To you guys, of course, if you want to book a ticket, like I said, just go look for Cubase Namibia in the comments there. I added both of the numbers that you can.
Jy word gesoek in die wind hierso.
Hame.
Timo Kalongo. Haar naam is Chalisa.
Come on, Neville, wat is daai Mabutu se naam? Hela. Gedraai. You guys must behave yourself, please. We have guests in the studio. I teach.
And you are taken. Say toch, you are taken.
Alsjeblieft toch?
Yeah.
I am taken.
Guys, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
So, Simon Amushira, $50 Namibian for a show. Why not 100?
Simon J, you are sitting in London. Nobody has $100 here in Windhoek anymore. Yeah.
This was in London.
In London, you still have 100 pounds. Yeah.
Hey, Simon. Man.
Don't worry, when you come visit, your ticket will be $100.
Yeah.
Everybody else can pay 50.
100 pounds.
Hey,
100
Xylem.
Live streaming, my Rombo is locked down.
Ja, alles zoek live stream, maar dan wil ook die show check.
Mocha. Maar julle moet dit nou so doen. Ek sê maar net, there must be a very clever way of doing this without losing your
live audience
that comes to your show.
The live in the venue.
Yeah.
Okay, wat Sameri?
Okay, julle moet nou cheap.
Okay.
Always dankie man. Thanks for joining us today.
Danke, Shane.
Sharp.
Shane, go call your boss. Okay, let's do this while we wait. What's that song? Is this song? While we wait for Ayman. Wat kyk jy nou? Wag jy dat die song begin. Okay, cosplay al Madiena.
Been at it for some years now, so little to show for it, I'm still gonna go for it, yeah. I'm switching up the gears now, I'm gunning for billboards, I'm bringing a blowtorch, yeah. I ain't finna let my peers down. Man, the sources all sorts, you know I'm on course, yeah. And since we're all here now, man, I hope you know I'm still king, yeah. See, I told y'all niggas, man, I told y'all niggas. Every time I show, it's a showdown. Niggas came a long way from street brawls and throwdowns. Niggas, now I'm trying to reach stars cause the flow sound sicker. This is profound. Put my soul on the sound of homie profound. I'm on the road to the riches, man, I'm homebound. Man, been hot, 4 hours on the streets, I'm grown now. Speaking of, I'm trying to give it to the world. This attitude I'm on, make a brother wanna hurl. And the grind won't stop, I'ma keep pushing till I'm back on the top seat. I'ma let the spark pop. This music is my birthright. I always put my heart and my soul in it, and I just hope it's worthwhile.
That's right, it's KK. Apparently KK has left the game. He's retired for some other reason. But anyway, Twaz is also featured on this one. It's titled Kaima. Thank you to them joining us in the studio, along with Chalisa as well. Mora Maria.
What was that?
Huh?
Oof. Yes.
Who's that?
How was the interview?
It was nice.
Yeah?
How was the Thursday night?
What happened on Thursday night?
I don't know. There's always something interesting happening in Tua's life, Mos.
Well, what can I do? I'm here for your entertainment.
Never.
What?
I was hoping that you would tell me something. The way you were asking the questions.
Yeah.
Oh, you think I got some tea or what?
Yeah, do you
no,
have some tea?
I don't have tea.
Yeah, but he's correct. My life is always entertaining. Never a dull day in Tua's life.
You are the one who keeps on saying that, you know what, I just chill at home over the weekend, you know what, I just, I just mellow out.
Yeah, well,
Now
I
you
do
got-
mellow out.
now you got some stuff.
No. I mean, I do mellow out. I don't go wild in, but you attract energies, I guess, so.
Ja. David Mukongo goed is alweer bezig. Good morning to beautiful Maria. Maria.
Thank you. I'm feeling gangster in my floppy today.
I saw like
I
you,
like floppy.
You looked like one of those TV characters when you walked in with the floppy and the mask.
Yeah?
On. Like,
TV character.
Yeah, like I don't want
Choose
to
your fighter.
I don't want to say superhero.
Choose your fighter.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that's the name I was looking
Yeah.
for.
That's
Mortal
what I'm saying,
Kombat.
yeah.
Choose your fighter.
Yeah.
Finish it.
Finish
him.
All right, what's the COVID-19 situation around the country?
Good one.
I don't think they reported new cases yesterday afternoon, did they?
Yeah, I think they're starting to sit on some of the cases.
But we did report a downward trend, like in the spikes.
Yeah, the infection rate.
Yeah, the infection rate it has gone. I guess that's good news.
Yeah.
Because they are still testing. But again, we say as long as people keep testing, we will continue getting new cases, which is good. Well, not the new cases, the testing.
We were talking about, or not we were talking about, it was on the news yesterday that they're experiencing a backlog at the moment at the laboratories because obviously now they've spread the net a bit wider with the testing. This is just Wildfish Bay, guys. If we have to extend the testing to other crowded metropolitan areas like Bentuko or Shakati or so on, what is going to happen with this backlog then? That means it's going to take even longer to get results. Comrade Michael Shipiki is saying we are on 293 cases now.
Yes, just under. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy to have been on 2 and then stayed on, was it 16, 14?
Yeah, it was like 16 for like 45 days. We had just 16 cases.
45 days, exactly, over a month, and you were just idling, chilling.
Yeah, we were just getting recovery. And then the cases started going up. But it's good to hear that the infection rate is starting to slow down a little bit in the coast. I hope that is because the Wildfish Bay community are taking better care of themselves and protecting themselves and each other.
More aware.
Yeah.
More perhaps treating this a little bit more seriously or treating it with the seriousness it deserves. Going for testing. Look, what else can we say? Like these, I feel like it's all repetitive at this point, but yes, we will probably be in excess of 300 by the end of the weekend.
By the end of the day, even.
Yeah, by the end of the day, probably as well. Yeah, you're very correct.
It's possible. All right. Any bouts in Parliament yesterday? It seems like it has also become one of those things that we need to check in with every morning.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's this ongoing debate about national reconciliation.
Yeah.
And I mean, while I still remain of the opinion there's a time and place for everything. Not that it's never a time, but I sincerely feel like there's more pressing issues.
Yeah.
But in any event, I'm not here to police what
Parliament is
about and what the policies that they can bring or suggestions. So I'm not sure who brought it. But there's been a debate about national reconciliation and if we've really reconciled as people. I was listening to Dr. Yambo. Is it Yambo Yupumbu for the opposition?
Is
it Yambo?
I think
Yambo. No, I think Yambo. I'm confusing with Ipshimi Yupumbu. Yambo, he just made a case about how we don't have a document. Like, yes, you say like national reconciliation is embedded in our laws and whatever system. But like other countries have a document as to clearly guide the way
process, yes.
The process. Zimbabwe has that document, for example. Angola has that document. Our neighboring countries have that document. Just a clear policy and guide on what national reconciliation is and what it looks like and what it aims to achieve. What are the tangible like the what do I want to say, like when you overcome something, like what does it look like, what are the tangible results of national reconciliation?
When you say what
it's almost like a KPI.
Like a KPI. Exactly. This is
what would success look like?
What does success look like? What do we really like when we? Because I think it is a general term. It's a broad term. A lot of people can say, well, everybody has their definition. Some people will even say we have reconciled because we have independence, right? And the next person says no. As long as I don't have the opportunities I need to have, and I feel that there's still discrimination, there is no national reconciliation. So it's gotten to a point where, because we don't have set, like you would say, KPIs, set goals on what it is, what we aim to achieve with it, and like the tangible results, we're kind of left to just to our feelings on it. And I think national reconciliation shouldn't just be a feeling. Yes, it's largely a feeling. I have to feel like there has been reconciliation, but more than anything, it's an action.
Yeah. But how do you guys feel? And I think from a personal point of view, where we were and where we are now. Gilbase, maybe for you, for instance, do you feel that there is a vibe of national reconciliation between us as Namibians? Well, how do you experience that level of reconciliation, Maria? I don't know.
Look,
how do you guys experience that?
It's not straightforward. There are certain things where we have moved forward.
Yeah.
I mean, we are a much more integrated society. But there are also certain things that still need working on. I feel. There's still certain things that we need to address. I mean, like certain conversations. I guess you need to have them, so it's no longer like sort of the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
So some of these things we need to discuss. But like Maria is saying, I also feel like there needs to be clearly set out goals.
Yeah.
Like, what are we hoping to achieve? Right? What are we hoping to achieve for all the parties involved? What does success look like? Because remember, success, for instance, for as much as we want to stay away from it, we are a nation of multiple cultures, multiple multiple tribes. So success, for instance, for the Nama community would not look the same as success for the Caprivian community. So in certain ways, I think we as a people, I think there are a lot of strides that we have made.
Yeah.
With reconcile. Yeah. I don't want to say reconcile, but we're okay, we're cool with each other.
We're cool.
But there's still some underlying things that need to be fixed.
I think for me, guys, it's been always why I use sometimes South Africa as a point of reference compared to where we are. I always look at South Africa and I would see how volatile things are between communities in South Africa, especially between white and black communities in South Africa. And I would always very arrogantly, nonchalantly sit here in Namibia and say, we are not as bad as them. It's way, way, way better here than in South Africa. And then I'm just being hit with a shot of reality like we had a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then one of those rats just crawl out of their holes and post something on social media that tells you, no, they still live amongst us. And, this racist element of things, ideology that people still live with. And you forget that they're still here. And then you ask yourself, wow, I thought we moved forward. So, and it just pushes you way back into a time warp again, where it's like, and it just makes you despondent again that, miskien is ons nog nie daar nie.
Because national reconciliation is not just a black and white
of course.
between the two races.
Yeah.
That's part of it, but it's not all of it. Then you have to manage the tribes and the groups
tribes
within the racial groups.
Yes.
And we know, for example, like tribalism in this country is so normalized. Like we reject racism, right?
Yeah.
We reject it very brutally.
Yeah.
But to a large degree, the tribalism is still very much alive.
Normalized.
It's normalized. And you cannot reconcile it when you also, until you also reject tribalism and put policies in place to also ensure like equity for the marginalized.
Yeah.
You cannot give, like, for example, the San community or the Nama community. Their needs are not the Vampu's needs. You understand? They need a little bit more propelling. They need a little bit more representation.
They may need different things from what the
many different things. That's equity, and but we cannot have this discussion until we really are ready to face the monster in the eyes and really have that honest conversation. And it's a difficult one. Trust me, nobody wants to talk. Because it takes the oppressor speaking up, the oppressor willing to listen, and the oppressed willing to speak up.
Yeah.
It's never comfortable. It's the most uncomfortable. And I mean, yes, most times I feel like just, dust it under the rug.
Yeah.
It would be easier to pretend the white elephant is not in the room, but it's here.
Yeah.
It's here. It's our livelihood. It's our everyday experience. It's. Man, it's
I don't necessarily think we are. I used to actually think we are further ahead of South Africa when it comes to this particular issue. I think we are, as a people, Namibians. But when I say we're just a bit more docile than the South Africans.
I was going to say, yes. I don't think we're better. It's just that the Africans have become more outspoken about it. They've become less tolerant for it.
They're much more volatile. When it comes to
we
stuff like
we
that.
are generally, I don't know if, somebody told me docile has a negative connotation. I don't necessarily think it's got a negative connotation. I think it's got a negative connotation in the Asian world. Asians are docile. Okay, fine. But I think to say that Namibians are largely docile, I don't mean it as an offense. I just mean it as an observation. We are not as totoing and brutal, and that's good. I think it is a characteristic quality. I think it is a quality. We're not looking for violence, but at the same time, let it also not be at our detriment, where we just bottling up things, and then like a ticking time bomb, it occasionally explodes.
Yeah.
Like for instance, me who, wat met die boere hang, okay?
Ja.
Hoe en
So,
jy hang met
ek hang met hulle en hulle hang met my. And it's cool, okay? So, guys, for instance, I remember there was this one time in Swakopmund. I was sitting there at the Strand Hotel, there at the Mola. And I saw this bunch of rowdy white guys sitting in a corner. But they were extremely rude. The way that they were speaking to the waiter. Hey!
I can't stand.
Hey! Come! And they were swearing. Come here! Come here! And I'm sitting there, I'm like, you know what? And I looked at them. I honestly looked at them and I was like, Dai is in Namibia's a boere daidi. There was a certain skin tone.
Which is not Namibia.
And there was a certain mannerism that was not white Afrikaner Namibian. I asked the manager, I said, luister hierso. Daai manne wat daar in die hoek sit wat so onbeskof is, was so rude. Okay, are you going to do something about this? And he said, no, I was about to. And he went over to them and said, luister hierso. If you guys don't know how to speak to my people, then you please leave my restaurant.
Futzak.
Yeah. Okay. Otuka.
Is that sorry? I didn't know.
I don't think so.
No, it is.
You guys, you know I'm.
What though?
You know I'm the black sheep of this family. Don't ask me
okay,
to
But
try and
is it
correct
okay?
you.
Sorry, apologies if that's. I didn't know.
Yeah,
We say to dogs, so.
Yeah. So, and he confirmed with me. He said, these are hunters who came from South Africa. And they're here at the coast for the weekend. And I said, I could clearly see that. These are not Namibian whites. Just the level of arrogance and rudeness. This is South African. So docile and normalized, there is a difference between these two.
No, but when we say Namibians are docile, it includes white Namibians as well.
Yeah, no, I understand.
They are not as brazen about their racism as the South Africans.
It's all through and through.
So
I mean, I've
scales balance each other.
It was interesting where last year, at some point, I met an Australian.
Yeah.
And this backpacker. I was sitting at a coffee shop and the backpacker was there and he was sitting alone and he asked strangely to join because I was sitting alone. I said, I'm always open to meeting people.
Yeah.
And we started having a conversation and he was just telling me how the racism of South Africans that go to Australia is
amplified.
They're usually shocked to even just hear the things that come out of white South Africans' mouths in a country that is predominantly white, because they're like, whoa, yes, we're all white, but this is not the racism.
That's not how we do things.
This is not how we do things. This is not okay. How do you speak to people and about people that way? You know, it's not our culture. We don't want to normalize it in our country. And he was just saying, he was talking about how he was pleasantly surprised that because he had thought South African Afrikaners and Namibian Afrikaners are one and the same, that he was quite surprised, or pleasantly surprised, might I say, that it was a different feeling. But he was going to go to South Africa at the time on his next leg, and he was like, let me not speak too early. Yeah. I might find something else that side. But he was quite pleasantly surprised with Namibia. But again, that doesn't mean that racism isn't as present. It just means maybe it's because people are docile, it's less aggressive, it's more subtle. So it just festers very silently, and sometimes to a point where we don't see it. It's there. It's there in structure and in policy and in every. But
of course,
it's so subtle that you almost cannot see it.
It's another example. It was a few years ago. Me and Laz, we had a show in London. So it's this Friday night. Our gig starts. No, we had the gig the Saturday night. So I went down to this place the Friday evening, just to go and check out the venue.
Yeah.
It's a club, but it's It's pumping. So I walk in there, and there's just Afrikaans-speaking people in there. So
In London?
In London. So it's a club. So I walk through this door, and I see this white guy looks at me, and he's asking, but he's sloshed, he's drunk, and he's asking this other guy, wie het vir hierdie K-word gesê hy kan hier inkom?
You really experienced that brazen racism, right?
So I was like looking at it, and I was like, okay. And I just took 2 steps back, and I said, I'm not going in here. And I told the organizer and the manager, our manager at the time, said, listen, I'm not going to perform in this place.
Yeah.
So it was quite a big headline story in Namibia at the time, because then we refused to perform there. Because and then we understood it's a lot of South Africans who were in there. So there were practically no Namibians in there. It was South African expats in London. So then again, I was like, So there was a big apology in the Republican that they sent to me and Lazarus. Het gaan nie weer gebeur nie and so
Hope
stuff
you
like.
framed it.
Nee, wat?
You should have told them, ek
White
lees
tears.
nie Republikein nie.
Ouens, ek wil julle gou iets vra. So there was a very nice video yesterday posted. I don't know if it was posted on social media, but it was doing the circles on WhatsApp. That the lead singer of Ndilimani, I don't know the guy's name, but a very buff guy. Okay? Now, I can see there was a way that this was filmed with a tank top and with a little glove.
The gym glove.
With a gym glove. That
Oh,
says,
is that a Dilimani guy?
yes, that's the lead singer of Dilimani. So he just said, Bernard Swartboy, I want you to apologize. I urge you to apologize to the founding father. Okay? But you can see the way he says it. It's almost like
it's like a veiled threat.
It's like a veiled threat. It's like when the mafia sends someone to you, Maria, say, you know what, Maria? How's your kids? I know your kids go to the school. We watch them every day. Just know that. Yeah. Just know,
Watch too many movies.
just know that we know where you live.
He starts quoting what your kids
Clar. It's not threatening you. It's not saying anything. It's clar.
Nice kids you have. It would
Nice
be a real
kids
shame if anything happened.
you
to them.
have. So that little message
But you
was
see, that
in
is
the same frame. for me.
that kind of thing is the same as that vigilanteism that we saw in Hentis Bay with people trying to burn down the gallows. That vigilante justice, that werk nie. Like Swartboy, whether you agree with his comments or not, was exercising his freedom of speech rights. You threatening him, like what? I don't get you. So you think you're gonna beat him, and then because you are Dilimani singer, nothing is gonna happen to you? Or what?
Kyk maar Maria. Maria, kyk hierso Gobaba se kat. Gobaba is
No, I'm just realizing we're not entertained by the same things. Like I saw that video and thought nothing of it. Afterwards. You know what I mean? I didn't think it was worth a discussion. I didn't look at it in any way.
I thought, okay,
It's
this is
Castro.
funny.
Yeah, Joshua Hadula says it's Castro.
Yeah.
For me, it's funny because what do you think you're gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna run up on Bernardo Swartboy?
But he was threatening the guy.
Yeah, but what is?
I saw it as a threat.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna? Swartboy is an elected official, my guy.
And as a nama.
No, forget that he's a nam. Even if he was a woman,
Chan Chongar Afrikaner.
an elected official. You are just the lead singer for the party's band.
That's big. the lead singer of the ruling party.
Come at the ruling party.
Hello. That is big.
Yeah, but that was also not. It's not. We don't necessarily agree with Swartboy, but we don't also agree with Castro. In any case, kom ons lees bietjie comments.
Yeah. Wat, Maria? Wat?
Yes.
Amount of depth.
Praat your heart.
Chris Kribo Grave Mutanga. It's like Swapo loyalist. Hage was called a dog and everyone was quiet.
Okay.
Yeah. Lupi Ndilimeke Gavas, racism is in the coast is still very much obvious, especially Swakop and Henties.
Yep.
I agree.
Mountskin was allemaal Dater down and Lani down. Bamboo down as Walvis Bay. Gideon, morning Friday. As I find myself in Rundu, South Africa is maybe just a moody female. Things are just upside down or downside up. Aish. You know what? Let's move on swiftly.
Yeah, yeah, as a belief.
Yeah, Vosia, Alana Greenwood. Go to the small towns here in Namibia, and you'd think we are still before independence.
That true.
Yeah, Bradley Kubisep. Bradley, by the way, was saying it's amazing how he's half your age and you've both played Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Bradley, I'll finish you.
But yeah, anyway, getting to the comment. Ay, kom nou weg, Jay. I think it's a little pressing issue, more on the side of the group that is in the privileged position, because they probably feel like relinquishing power, and they can't accept that reality of equal opportunity and the reconciliation concept.
Well, no. I think it's a little less pressing for the oppressor, yes, and more pressing for the oppressed. Not
Yeah.
it is a little pressing issue. No, more for the
Oppressor.
It's the opposite, actually.
All right, Chris Kribo Grave Mutanga. Yes, this is a cornucopia of Das Afrikaner. Mutanga is ook wat is het?
Mutanga klinkt zoals either Kavango or Zambezi.
What is Martina's surname? Isn't it also Mutanga?
It's Mutanga.
Yes. So it's also Herero.
Mutanga. That doesn't
Praise
sound
him.
like Shiri.
Yes.
It is.
Herero.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, your
Chicken your mention.
Bantu is very intertwined.
Yes, it's also Ugandan. We don't need politicians in Namibia or political parties. If you could do away with all that, Namibia would be a better place.
Okay, how do we govern?
Yeah, how do we govern?
No leadership. How do we govern?
Somebody says...
OJ, apply net for repost.
Yeah.
Let's see how that works out.
Who's
With
the
nepotism.
boss?
With the nepotism in this country.
We just vote for president, and then the president appoints everybody else. Or I don't know. I don't get what that means. Anyway, Simon Amushira, I don't think we are there. There is still a lot to be done with reconciliation. Of course.
I agree.
Of course. I think government should really start investigating private companies. There is a lot of inequalities going on in private companies, especially how white colleagues will pay more or will earn more than the black colleagues. I just feel if they operate within a country, they should be just. Roviera, it's like you say, Cubase. There is no equality between the different tribes, and that needs to be gotten right before we can say we are heading towards the right path. However, for as long as there is no war in Namibia, we are doing good.
It's an internal war.
Yeah.
But yes, we're grateful that we don't have to go to a battlefield.
They tried to stoke us with their civil war comments during elections. We did not bite. Reconciliation, Comrade Michael Shipiki, reconciliation is there when it comes to peace maintenance, but we are not economically reconciled. Okay, Bason Gantuts. I don't know if my Afrikaans is correct.
Ek het mos gehoes hierso. I was
Look at
coughing.
this. Read the second last comment by Mareka Shiweda.
Marika Shiweda is the last one on my thingy. I can vouch for that. As a white woman married to a black man, we experience that a lot. And my husband responds to them in pure Afrikaans, and then they have to see, and then you have to see their faces.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm sorry, Marika. Like, I can imagine. It's like racism in this country is so deep that even interracial dating sometimes it feels like a battlefield.
Yes.
Like
you constantly have to
gosh.
fight both sides of the fence.
I will say that I've been lucky enough to get away with more of it, maybe because I'm lighter skinned. If I'm with a white man or a black man, but still, like, it's still there.
But there are good people on both sides.
And bad people on both sides.
Trumpish. Yes. He Trump me.
Mr. Red Tie.
It's like Quentin said yesterday.
You either love him or
You
you hate
either like Trump or you hate Trump.
Yeah.
There's no in between.
There's no middle
him.
ground.
I'm definitely more on the hate side.
No, I don't like him.
For me, he's the
I like to see him suffer. I can't wait for November.
the second most entertaining president of all time.
No, but you're right. He's very, I mean, his
Entertaining
lunacy.
at the price of lives.
Yeah, that's
Is
the
that
other
the clown
element.
you want?
That is also true.
If we take that,
But they are the ones who voted
COVID-19
for that clown.
bad response out of the equation.
Yeah, I have no problem with somebody being entertaining, but when you're entertainment, when I
At the
want to
expense.
kiki and it's coming at the expense of actual lives, then it's not entertaining. Then it's just violent. Completely, there's absolutely nothing to be entertained by him. But
He
that's
just
my
said
position.
last night again, this thing is going to go away, Maria. What's your problem, Maria?
If we stop testing, we will not
Yeah.
have any more.
We're not going to have so many cases if we just stop testing.
Yeah, no.
All right, guys, let's get out of here before we get roped into a conversation about racism. By the way, did they discuss abortion in Parliament yesterday?
I didn't tune in. I didn't see that there would have been. I would have definitely known if there was a discussion on it.
Somebody poked here again. I don't know if you saw the comment.
Where? About abortion?
Let's talk about abortion. Ek het nie gesien nie. I'm not going to mention it. I'll just leave it.
Neville is pregnant, so he's very sensitive about this topic right now. Are you expecting?
Yes. Like, ooh,
Which one?
Say my uterus, my choice. Anyway.
Yeah. Soap is so.
Tell them up. All right, guys, it's Friday.
Guys, it's Friday.
What's up for the Friday? What's up for the weekend?
For the work, I've got bookings.
So you mag Zak?
Hier en dan. I know there's mensen wat die kraan wil toemaak, maar die kraan is... Lucky there are still people keeping it open for me.
Yeah.
Maybe my work speaks for itself, but I'm entirely grateful.
Yeah.
I can say that people still opt to use my services. But yeah, that's usually like it's... Look, you know me.
You'll be busy
I'm a
tonight.
house-
You'll be
I'm
busy
a-
tomorrow.
I'm a homebody, so if I'm not working, I'm at home with my kids. Just loving up on them. Giving them some mama time.
Gaan skiet je weer die weekend?
Nee, it's tennis daddy the whole weekend.
Yes.
Yeah,
there's-
tennis,
yes,
Tournament
yes.
this weekend. So
Speaking of skitting, so when you guys
yeah,
you shoot a kudu, ne?
kudu a gemsbok or springbok.
Okay, when you shoot a kudu, a gemsbok, why do you guys pose next to it dead? You see, that's the trophy element.
Conquered.
Yeah,
Yes.
but that's the trophy element. That
Man is a
it's,
hunter.
It's like I get it's food,
Yes.
but
It's like-
I don't see you guys posing with the dead cows.
No, because that one I didn't have to go hunt.
Yeah.
I was daar in Kral.
Yeah.
So-
This one
so-
I have to go through.
So is it attached to some like?
Hello, Maria. We pose next to our girlfriends, not next to our one night stands. Where to go? This one was not the hunt. It was not the. This one is an achievement.
Maria,
Yeah.
let me quickly explain to you.
Yes, let me get the
I'll say
psych behind it.
very, very shortly. You wake up 5 in the morning. Okay? You get ready, you get on the bakkie, the back of the bakkie. Load your guns. You start going into the bush. It's 6 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. You can't find nothing. You know they are hiding somewhere because,
They're here.
I mean, it's just bushes all over. And you say, okay, there's one there, maybe like 300 meters away from
But
you.
you look at the sex, like
No. Yeah, guys sometimes look at the sex, but because it's like sometimes you need to hunt because antelope sometimes overgraze certain areas. So you have to hunt them anyway. So then up to a point like you're in the bush for about 3 hours, you can't find anything. So that rush of should I continue with this or not, you go through all those emotions. By the time, and this is what happened to me, it was up from 6, only found that Gemsbok 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So by the time,
Unfortunate bugger.
yeah, by the time I shot her,
It was a her even.
yeah, it was a cow.
Sis. Cray Janie's cow.
Kyk hoe lyk jy.
Kyk, like, say.
That satisfaction of wow. And then again now.
And also
I can-
remember, he could have missed.
So this could have had a baby somewhere you don't know.
No.
That the baby would have been with it.
No. No. Now, there's meat, there's wors, there's mince, there's steaks, there's goulash, there's everything. I can feed my house, my mother's house,
The post, you are missing that
my
part.
grandmother's house.
Okay.
Yeah, my skoonma's huis.
Yeah.
Everybody can be fed. I achieved this. Pose. That's it.
Okay.
It's like, no womb, no opinion.
Yeah.
Okay? No gun, no opinion. Yeah.
Okay.
Good one.
Jy sal nie verstaan nie.
Roviera
Yeah, I clearly don't.
Tuba, hoe sê Tracy oor die jare? Who's Tracy? En wat haar?
Oh, hierdie Tracy.
Wie's Tracy?
Is hierdie wit Tracy wat gesê het, Bonang, if she didn't wear weaves, if white women stopped giving her weaves, would she still... It's this Twitter thing.
No. We got time. Ons luister, Maria.
Come on, we got time. We don't got
Nee, I want to hear.
So this Tracy. But no.
Hey,
but
guys, like,
Kyk vir Shines.
let's shelf it for Monday, guys.
Shines is like, I maak
no,
klaar,
let's.
man.
Tracy is not a long issue.
Ro,
But
why
let me
didn't you
just
bring
give
it up
Let me
earlier?
just give a backstory. No, I didn't think it's something.
Yeah.
I didn't think it's something that's worth discussion. But I guess.
Ja, ons is moeg, man.
So Tracy Zill, I don't know if she's related to Helen Zill.
Oh, okay.
Says, what will happen if white people stop selling their hair to black women? What if we just wake up and decide to stop selling our
Yeah,
hair?
I'm happy for
I
that.
am sure black women who don't appreciate their natural African hair, like Bonang Matebe, will cry to death. And then she posts a picture of Bonang with weaves.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry.
so firstly, for black women are not wearing white women's hair. Just be clear. There's Brazilian, there's Persian, there's Asian, there's...
I think she generalized it.
Yes. But that for me it was a non-issue. I don't think there's, like I said, there's no existential crisis here, existential crisis here. I don't think it's that big. If there are no weaves, there are no weaves. We keep it moving. I mean, nobody's gonna die.
We don't mind natural hair.
Yes,
Who are you to talk? Excuse me, girlfriend.
Maria.
Huh?
Come on, you can't talk about hair.
Excuse
About natural hair.
I never heard. But I mean, I did comment. I did say, like, I went to Tracy's profile. She's got split ends. I will just say.
What is split ends?
Oh my gosh, how could you say that?
Unhealthy ends. Not like mine. You see, this is healthy ends.
Okay.
Don't try and dabble in that film.
Yeah. Anyway, Neville is very pro-natural hair.
I'm very pro-natural.
I'm pro-choice.
Asseblief.
Wear your weave if you want to wear your weave. Rock your natural hair if you want to rock your natural hair.
It is up to
Man,
you.
and
Yeah, no.
fro en haar ban. Who's that?
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah. Like we don't gotta do that, you know. Anyway.
Nee, kyk, yeah, when it comes to hair, we as men can have our little opinion, but then again, it is pro-choice, like you do say. Don't mess with a black woman's hair. Don't have an opinion of a black woman's hair. It's just that as the three men, as we sit here in the studio, me, Cubase, and Shines, we have different taste in
I was just
women, like you guys have different taste in men.
And I was just about to say, I know men that are very opposed to Brazilian, and it translates in the people they date. They date women that rock natural hair, right?
No, you're right.
Which just shows you there's variety, right?
Yes.
Like, if you like natural hair, there are options. If you like women that wear natural hair, date women that have no problem wearing natural hair. If you don't mind weaves, there's also an option for that. So it doesn't impede on anybody's...
Shines said there behind the camera, it's not me.
I don't repeat it, please. It's very offensive. Don't repeat
I don't think it's offensive. It's out there. He says those things smell.
What's that?
That hair, he says it smells.
Which hair?
Die Brazilian hair.
So are you saying Brazilian smell or what are you trying
No,
to say?
the hair. If it's, if it's.
But that's just an issue of self-care. That's not a
yeah,
weave
it's your
issue.
corporate sweat,
Even I could have hair that's smelling right now because I haven't washed it.
But Maria, I've smelled that 1 or 2 times. If you walk past someone and you, and like you do say, it's self-care.
Mm-hmm.
And is it not a cumbersome process of, suffer for beauty? It takes a lot to keep this hair. But it lik na, so I'll just keep it.
I don't know about suffer for beauty because I've spoken to women who wear weaves and wigs, and they say it's easier to maintain than their natural hair.
Yes.
So for them,
my wife also says that she would rather have her hair done because her natural hair is too much work.
More work. So it's not
I've heard
the natural hair seems to be the suffer for beauty in terms of caring for it. It's just like how I say short hair, for example, for me is more maintenance than long hair. It just is for me, So I don't know about the suffer for beauty, but again, if people feel beautiful, I think for me, I'm all about people feeling good about themselves.
No, you're right.
I really am. That's what I advocate. And if a woman feels beautiful in her weave, girl, do it. I mean, would I like to see women rocking more natural hair? Of course. I want us to embrace our blackness. Please don't get it wrong. But if the weave makes you feel beautiful, girl, do you?
My sister would come. My elder sister, if she would come to my house and she rocks there with a big afro. I say, woo! My sister come you so. She looks so beautiful if she sports an afro. And then she comes with that long weave. Langer as ek vat tog al dit hy goed het jou.
Ek worry regtig hier solank jy net alright lyk is.
Solank jy nafol.
Ja.
Solank jy nafol.
So Jay say Neville, if you come home one day and my vrouw decided, Yanda decides, did I want to cut off my hair?
Not
all of both Susan Blesko. Chisa. What's that, Jima?
No, I would like that. There's nothing more beautiful to me, and it's something that a lot of South African women
are doing. Yeah.
In Cape Town and in Joburg, they go cheeskop, and they look sexy.
It is. I find
beautiful.
It so beautiful as well.
Short hair or chisa, and it's just the most beautiful. And again, it's a preference.
But also, it's also not correct. White women, by the way, also wear weaves.
Yeah, they do.
And wigs. So I don't know why this has become a white.
You black girls are culture appropriating.
Yeah.
Why do you want to look like white girls?
Yeah,
so they're wearing our braids.
Kom ons gaan. Lees nog 'n paar, laat ons gaan.
Power to shampoo.
Power to shampoo.
It's true what Shane says Martin Emutoni. Maria J is klaar glad. Vosia.
Asseblief.
Yes.
Yeah, and I do when I enter these discussions, I try to not take up too much space there because
it's
easy to say love your natural hair, but when people are trying to have hair like yours, it just sounds very, very, I don't know, something doesn't sit right. It's not
blame it on your
blame it on your still. Like just keep quiet, and this is where I like for the most part I keep quiet when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Comrade
Michael Chipiki, Maria, what hair you wear? Bamboo hair.
Maria's klaar glad.
Gideon, imagine that kudu was probably going on a date just to find itself short, dead. You know what? Let's just go. It's waar, my bro. Raichak was op pad.
Now we have to put up missing Tracy, the kudu posters.
Let's go, guys. Nee, kom eens gaan. Is nog genoeg voor iemand.
That was funny. Thanks, guys. Blessed weekend. Love you. See you on Monday.
Let's enjoy the weekend. Stay safe, and we'll be back on Monday. Don't forget at 12 o'clock.
Hey,
another live stream.
Gaan, man.
That's called The Hour between 12 and 1. You can check that out on Informanté Radio's Facebook page. We're out.